Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Erickson TV. Hello Lauren.
Hey everybody.
Curtis here. We're going to talk about the IRS MEF, or otherwise known as the modern e-file system. And as you and I, Lauren, know, for the last couple years, the IRS has required every return done by a professional tax preparer to be e-filed.
Right.
Now they're working toward every return is to be e-filed.
Whether you like it or not.
Right. And we've been doing it for years for our clients, and in fact, our tax software that we use is the number one. The company is the number one e-filer across the whole United States, and so lots and lots of returns get e-filed, and so the accuracy is very good, and we're very happy with that. So what the MEF system has done is it's been implemented over the last several years. There's a few key changes. Last year, when a person e-filed their tax return, or when we e-filed it for them, the IRS had kind of a standard refund anticipation chart. So like if you got your e-file in by a certain day of the week, you could have some predictability of when the refund would be expected in your bank account, give or take, unless there was an issue with the return or something like that. Now they said that they're not going to do that anymore, and so that's the negative. It takes away a little bit of the uncertainty about when the refund is to be expected. However, now with this MEF system, the acceptance rate of returns is much faster. So it used to be where we would, we'd e-file a return and we might hear back within 4 to 6 hours, or maybe even the next day, that it's been accepted. Right. Now it can happen instantaneously within like 10 to 20 seconds sometimes.
Really? If it's a simple enough return?
Well, I don't know exactly what the criteria is. It's the IRS we're talking about here. But basically, if everything is smooth and there's no unusual schedules or something the IRS is not tracking correctly, it'll be accepted instantaneously. However, that doesn't mean that we're going to get a quicker refund for sure. It just means that sometimes that means the refund will be quicker, right? And then sometimes it means the refund, for whatever reason, is going to be later. It's just the IRS's systems are still catching up a little bit. Right. So they're telling us that in the past, if it may have taken 10 days to get your refund, it may now happen as soon as 5 days, or it could happen as late as 3 or 4 weeks. That's also good. That's good. So, so the best thing to do to kind of summarize this episode is we have a link to our website under resources that talks about where is my refund and tracking your refund. Right. And all that does is it takes you to the IRS site. We're happy to look this up for you, but basically once we e-file your return, after a couple of days, you can log onto that site, or we can do it for you, and we can track when the expected refund will be coming into your bank account. So that's the biggest change in the new MEF system. There's a couple other minor changes. One is that if there's an unusual schedule that is not e-fileable, or like a supporting computation schedule, we can now attach it as a PDF.
That's what I was going to ask you. Is eventually everything going to be e-fileable in some way?
Yes.
Okay.
I would say this is the first year that I can say that's a true statement, because even if there's some kind of unusual schedule or some kind of unusual, like let's say we do a reconciliation for a taxpayer's business that doesn't fit the standard criteria, we can attach that schedule now as a PDF, which is kind of cool.
That's an improvement.
So, modern e-file system, it doesn't mean you're going to necessarily get a quicker refund. That's the summary of this episode of Erickson TV. We'll see you next time. Bye now.
See you next time.